Here are the supplies you'll need to make your inkjet transfer image. Hot press watercolor paper, this is 140 pounds, a brayer, a brush, matte medium, there's two types here, Liquitex or golden. You just need one, each one works really nicely. And then you'll need transparency film. This one is Apollo overhead transparency film, and it just works great. You can purchase all of these supplies at your local art store, and if you can't find it there, then you can go online. Remember to flop your image before you print it onto the transparency film, because it will print on the back side of the film. Now try not to touch it because the ink could smear, and let it dry just about a minute. It will appear lighter and a little bit thinner than you hope, but once you lay it down on the paper and actually transfer it, the color and the density will increase. Okay, now we're ready to get started here. Go ahead and apply your matte medium to your watercolor paper. The thinner you apply it, the more brush strokes will appear in your final image. And you have to work a little bit quickly. Sometimes I just pour it on and go from there. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Position it where you want it. And you can immediately see the brush strokes underneath. Then with your brayer, you're going to roll the brayer. And we're going to let this sit now just about a minute to let the ink absorb. If the ink is too wet, what will happen is that the ink will bleed and you won't get the image that you want. And if the matte medium is too dry, the image won't transfer also. So then you're ready to peel it back. And start with one corner and go ahead and roll the transparency back. Try to keep it close to the paper as you roll. And it's transferring just nicely, I think. If your matte medium is too thick or too wet, you're likely to peel the paper off as you peel it back. So I think we have a nice image. A few little spots here and there, but it still looks good. Right here it didn't take it all. This means that the matte medium was too dry right here, but you have a lot of nice strokes. And her face is pretty solid where I wanted the image to come through. So there you have it. And don't worry about the mistakes because each one makes it more unique. And here's the image that we just did.